Doc, in Acts chapter 27, the verse 9 to 12, we see Paul begin his voyage to Rome and is put in the care of Julius, the centurion. Now, Paul receives a message in his spirit of an impending danger, and he speaks to Julius about it. Julius confesses with the helmsman of the ship and the owner of the ship, and they give him another assurance that there will be safety. Now, what happens here is that the centurion chooses the opinion of the helmsman and the owner of the ship over that of Paul, which he received from God. The question is, would you say that these conflicts are present in today's world?
Well, in that passage, there are several conflicts of choices. Paul has to make a choice, or let's say the people have to make a choice. The weather pattern played a role. They had to determine whether the weather was suitable for them to sail. The captain of the ship, he's using technical competence. The owner of the ship, he's looking at it from a business point of view. The passengers, they are looking at it in terms of convenience because they need to get on to where their journey is. Now, all these are trying to make a decision. And in the midst of that, Paul throws in another factor. And that factor is the sensing he has in his spirit. And he says, I perceive that this journey would be of danger. And it gives us a good idea of decision making, that sometimes within the space of decision making, we are looking at a business sense of what we are trying to do. We're looking at the society, the atmosphere, what people are doing. We're looking at what the experts are saying. And all of that, we're looking at whether it makes business sense or not. And in the midst of that, we are sensing something contrary to what all of these are saying. And if you look at that story, everything favored taking the journey. But Paul sensed something very differently. And so in receiving the leading of the Holy Spirit, it's good to listen to expert advice. It's good to study the environment. It's good to do all of that. But the most assured way of making the best decision is the perception of the Holy Spirit. And it's interesting that after that, Paul then says, an angel of the Lord stood by him after there had been trouble. And so that's also another way he's receiving revelation. It's not the same as the first time when he says, I perceive in my spirit. This time, it's an angelic messenger who assures him that there will be no loss to the lives of the people. So in that confluence, there are many factors that inform our decision. And it helps us also in our decision making to know that after we've consulted every aspect and so on, we still have to determine right from within us whether God is leading us or not.